All right, good morning, everybody. Today is Friday, November 17th, and we are working on some material for Computer Science 1010 only. In other words, this material does not apply to ES 1060. You may remember that, of course, the two courses are being co-taught, but Computer Science 1010 is a 4-credit class, and computer science, or excuse me, ES 1060 is a 3-credit class. Also, COSC 1010 is a programming class. So whereas ES 1060 is a problem-solving class. So there are many points of connection, but there are some points of divergence as well. And one of those points of divergence is how we're going to be using Excel now that we've established all of the basics. The basics of Excel are just the functionality of Excel and are contained basically within the first 6 chapters of the textbook. And then what we're starting today, we mentioned it earlier, however, we are also going to start talking about using Visual Basic for Applications, otherwise known as VBA, in Excel for object-oriented programming. So this is sort of an introduction to what you need to do. But basically, there are a couple of videos. There's a short video, a 14-minute video on learning the basics of VBA as an object-oriented programming language in Excel, and then a much longer video, about 2 hours and 10 minutes, about actually using it. So what I would like you to do for your assignment is to watch the 14-minute video first, and then watch the longer video second. Then after that, there is an article here in Computer Science 1010. When you click on this, you'll see that there's an article here called Getting Started in VBA from Microsoft Learn. And that article leads you through the process of programming in Visual Basic in VBA for Excel. Now, once you do those things, 2 Fridays from now, so it says December exclamation point, it should say December 1st. On Friday, December 1st, there is an assignment that will be due. And that assignment is basically to find a VBA program or some code in VBA somewhere on the internet that you can use in Excel. So in other words, for this assignment, I'm not asking you to write original code. If you are advanced enough to do so and you're interested, I would definitely accept original code. But what I want you to do is to go through these processes with these 2 videos and the article to find some code that is that will automate a function in Excel, and then to actually implement that code and execute it in Excel. Then sending that spreadsheet to me with that VBA code will be your assignment that will be due for next Friday. Now, the reason that I'm doing it this way is because at the same time that you are doing VBA in your class, in the part of convergence with ES 1060, we are also going to be doing macros, which macros are another function of Excel. And it's not really an object-oriented way of approaching code, but it's a way of automating functions so that you can quit repeating yourself and work an Excel spreadsheet and have the same sort of thing happen. Something that you want to do, automate that process. So since we're doing 2 things at once, that's why I'm kind of lightening up this assignment. For the last assignment in Computer Science 1010, I will give you a problem to automate using VBA, and then that would be the last coding assignment that we would have for Computer Science 1010. But we'll still be working on the macros in Excel with your colleagues in ES 1060. So do you have any questions for me today about what's going to happen next or how the process will proceed? All right, so if you look at our website, at our Moodle page, once again, you'll see that we have Chapter 6 statistics here. which is, I said, the last part of the basics of Excel that we're going to be covering. I'm going to skip next week to chapter 14. So go through this material, get started looking at these videos and this article, and get started looking for a piece of code that you can execute in Excel. Then next week, we will only have class on Monday. We'll have class and lab on Monday. Then there is a school day Tuesday. We don't meet on Tuesday, but your other classes, if you have class on Tuesday, will meet. And then Wednesday through Friday are holidays for Thanksgiving. So we'll meet Monday next, and then we'll meet the following Monday, which is November 27th. And you see, we just have a couple more weeks left, and then our final exams. So we are definitely on the home stretch. And I am, as I've told you, most of you are very successful at this point. So I'm very happy to see that. But I am absolutely available to help you with your work at any time. And once again, if you look at my email, or if you look at the top of our Moodle page, there is a Calendly link so that you can schedule with me. After we get back from Thanksgiving, I will also set some times that we can take the final exam. In this class, there will be a set time for the final during finals week that's based upon our meeting time of 9 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But I will set that time, and then I'll also give you a couple of optional times that you can meet. But the expectation is that you will meet with me at that time, unless there's some reason that you need to not meet with me at that time. If you have a valid excuse, I will have other times that you can take your final. All right, so that is it for today. I'm going to stop recording, and then please get started with your work on using Visual Basic for application Excel as an object-oriented programming language. And let me know when you have questions or problems, and we'll get you squared away. And aside from that, we will see you Monday. So I hope you have a great weekend.